Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
We are going to take a look at some of the stocks on the move. I want to welcome Denitsa Sokova. And Denitsa, just on the heels of what John Tucker was saying about new car prices, you're focused on General Motors, one of the biggest automakers.
Of course, the news today is that General Motors is incurring a $1.6 billion in charges tied to its pullback from electric vehicles. Of course, we've seen all those EV makers reacting to this, but actually the stock was down 2% in pre-market trading. We're seeing a little bit of a jump. It's up 1%. Of course, the stock was under a lot of pressure. We've been following the news about the EV credits for quite some time, so perhaps some of this was already priced in. The stock is up only 5% this year, and now we're actually seeing a little bit of a positive reaction there. We've seen a lot of automakers react to this. Tesla introduced a less expensive version. Ford Motors, Stellantis have been shifting product plans. Even GM announced in June that it would build a gas-powered pickups and SUV factory at Michigan. And that facility was actually previously slated for electric vehicles. So things are changing fast. Maybe investors are seeing some kind of bottoming of this EV trade that has been quite negative for those companies. And we're seeing small relief today on top of pretty negative news for the company.
Yeah, the one question I still can't answer, we're how many years into this EV story, is really what is the underlying demand for EVs out there in the U.S.? I just don't know.
After the tax credit expired,
yeah.
I mean, it feels like not a whole lot.
I don't know. I just don't know the answer to that. I can't imagine being in a car company trying to forecast that out. All right, what else you got?
We have Domino's. Demand for pizza is strong, even as EV demand is falling. The stock rose as much as 4.8%. It's coming after the company. Total domestic store compensation sales growth was pretty strong for the quarter. Domino's logged higher revenue in the third quarter. We're seeing sales growth in U.S. franchises continue to grow, and international one. Total U.S. sales rose 7%. International sales were up 5.7%. The stock is actually flat on the year. So this is much needed relief we're seeing today. Domino says it continues to gain share from other pizza chains and deliver promotions to increase order. We had the best deal ever promotion with stuffed crust pizza. I don't know if you tried it.
$9.99.
But it's helping. It's helping.
We've been told.
And that's one of the reasons we're seeing some good results there.
All right, the stuffed crust pizza is made of premium buttery flavored dough stuffed with melty cheese made with 100% real mozzarella and topped with Domino's garlic seasoning and a sprinkle of Parmesan.
Wow.
What do you pair that with? A Pinot?
That $9.99
Diet Coke.
The old Coke. All right, Polaris, real quick.
Polaris is having a great day. It was up as much as 11%. The recreational vehicle maker is pulling out of the motorbike business, and investors are pretty excited about that. Polaris designs all those off-road recreational vehicles like ATVs, but they were also focusing on motorcycles, which apparently wasn't that exciting for investors. The company also gave preliminary results for its third quarter that were pretty good. So that's another relief for investors. The stock is up 18% year to date, and you can imagine a lot of the spike is coming off today's news. The company didn't disclose the terms of the sale, but said divesting the business will boost its annualized adjusted earnings by $1 per share. The CEO said the sale would let the company focus on the parts of the business that grow the most. And of course, these are all ATVs, UTVs, all those four-wheeled vehicles. So yeah, a lot of excitement from investors on that piece of news.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.